VMK Master is very, very predictable, and the shrinkage factor is very, very small. Whether it's a bicuspid or a molar, the build-up time will be approximately 12 to 15 minutes at the most. I'm going to build to full contour. We're going to incorporate all the occlusion, all the function, all the anatomy, everything into the build-up before we take it off the model. So when this crown is fired, we're going to fire it in our first bake so it comes out looking almost glazed. Just make a little bit of swimming pool in each one of those. Add the liquid into the center. Now we're going to get rid of that excess moisture by taking a tissue and just lay it on top and gently compressing to draw off that excess moisture. Peel it off, and there's our working texture. So we'll go to our 3M3 dentin, add some into the central fossa. So we're adding to the gingival third with the 3M3 opacious dentin. Now we'll do the dentin buildup. We'll bevel back a little while later after we get the lingual done. We'll make room for the enamel. Alright, now we're going to bevel back to make a little bit of room for the enamel on the lingual as well as the facial. And we'll go to the enamel. My goal is to not to do the same process twice. Support the buccal surface. Now we're going to slowly and gently close the articulator until you hear all the teeth are in contact. We're not leaving it open like we normally would. All we do now is go back to our enamel and we build up those areas that we want in contact, which are going to be the lingual cusps and the central fossa. Now what's going to happen is this crown will shrink out of occlusion everywhere except in those 4 spots. Those are the only spots we're going to have to adjust when this crown is fired. Now we'll take the crown off the model. So no longer will your anatomy look like crossroads or intersections or straight lines, because you have to go around the anatomical features in the occlusion. Okay, there's our restoration. All I've done is put a little coat of stain liquid on. There is no stain or no glaze. It's not glaze powder liquid, it's just stain liquid, just to wet the surface. Utilizing VITA materials is the solution for all the things that I'm looking for. I don't have to think about it. And once I have the technique down, and once you have the technique down, which is a very, very short learning curve, I think you'll realize the advantages of these materials almost immediately. I tell people, give it a week. That's all it takes.